Guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Marta Saxe. I'm Brazilian and I've been living in America for about 10 years. I'm a lifestyle and travel blogger, so if you follow me on Instagram, you know I'm obsessed with traveling. No, I'm not rich, but I like to travel and I do as much as possible. I decided to share my favorite US destinations. If you've been following me for a while, you might know that I've been to all the 50 states. It was a life goal to visit them all before the age of 30. So in 2016, yes, I'm about to turn 32, I finished this journey visiting all the 50 states, so more on that later. But today I want to share with you guys my favorite US destinations. So if you live here or if you want to travel to the US, here are my top, I don't know, 5, 10, we'll see. So I have a challenge for you guys. If we hit 1,000 likes, I will do a part 2 of this video here with my favorite US destinations. You can also leave comments below telling me what kind of content you want to see here, what the next video should be about. I'll be here reading and replying to your comments and taking notes. So the number 1 on this list is Alaska, and I've been there twice. The first time with my best friend Juliana and the second time with my mom. I thought it was not fair, you know, to leave her out of this amazing experience, so the second time I took her to my favorite spots. She loved it. It was the first time she took a selfie, so let me tell you, if she takes a selfie, that means the place is really good. If you want to know more about my trip to Alaska, the places we visited, the places you can go to, I'll leave the link below for my blog where I posted my favorite things to do and see in Alaska.
Dream up a world of pirates, climb the highest tree, fall down. Mama, I'm fine, don't worry. Go back out, you see, sail home, sweet home, where the ships must go to get all cleaned up and put away. Call it a day, call it a day, call it a day, call it a day, call it a day.
Next is Lake Tahoe in California. Really close to Nevada, but it's still California. I've been to Salt Lake Tahoe once and it's indeed one of my favorite destinations in the US. The lake itself, it's unbelievably beautiful. It's so beautiful. Like, I can't even see the end of it. It's surrounded by these gorgeous mountains. Driving to Lake Tahoe, it's breathtaking. So if you have the chance to go, it's about 4 hours from San Francisco. So if you have the chance to go to San Francisco, I would say add 2 to 3 days so you can go to Lake Tahoe and stay for at least a day and a half, which is not enough, but you know, that's how long I stayed for. It's a popular destination in the winter, but also in the fall, in the summer. There are a lot of water activities that you can do. The hotels are amazing. They have more like upscale, fancy hotels, but they also have really cheap ones. So if you have the chance to stay in a cabin, Lake Tahoe is a great place to relax, put your phone down, take photos, and enjoy food and company of people you love. Or if you're traveling solo, I'm sure you're gonna have a great time as well. I cannot wait to go back to Lake Tahoe.
Never was the last word that I heard you say before you hung up the phone. Silence, never thought that it would go this way with you, wanting me gone. I don't believe in no, just last week you called me your babe, now you're letting go.
The next one, it's not a place, like not one specific place, but an entire state. I'm talking about Hawaii. Yes, Hawaii is, I would say, my second favorite state in the US. This year is gonna be my 4th time going to Hawaii, and it's my favorite place to relax, to connect with nature, to challenge myself, to do things for the first time. I love all the islands, but my favorite one I think has to be Oahu, just because I love the city and nature combination, and that's where you can find the most stores, shops, restaurants, but also amazing mountains and beaches and parks. So it's my favorite.
Tonight we're running on the right track. I know we
National Park in Utah. I'm obsessed with canyons, rocks, red rocks, anything with rocks I'm in. So I was road tripping with my mom and some friends, and we decided to spend the day at the Arches National Park. It's about, if I'm not mistaken, 2 to 3 hours from Salt Lake City. I might be wrong because we did a day trip. So I just regret not staying a little longer because I really enjoy sunsets, and I believe staying there for the sunset, it's definitely on my list for the next time. But yes, make sure to add the Arches National Park to your list of destinations. You won't regret it. Tip for you is try to avoid going in the summertime for obvious reasons. It's super dry, which is better than humid for me, but it's extremely hot. Next one is Yosemite National Park in California. National parks are usually very impressive. Like, you get this feeling of, wow, this is the most beautiful place on earth. So every time I go to a national park, that's the feeling I have inside. Then I go to the next one and I have the same feeling again. So Yosemite National Park is one of those places. I've been there twice, one in the winter and one in the spring. I highly recommend it. If you're going to San Francisco, just take at least 2-day trips to Yosemite. You won't regret it. And you can camp or you can book a cabin. There's also some hostels in the area. I stayed at the Yosemite Bug, which is part of the Hostel International chain. It was about 20 minutes outside the main entrance, but was totally fine, and I love the hostel. So if you're ever in the area, make sure to check Yosemite Bug. It has a different vibe from most hostels that I've stayed at. So I will leave my itinerary for 15 days in California linked below, and I believe I tagged Yosemite Bug so you can see more pictures, or at least see all the links to the hostel.
Cover your eyes, promise not to look, 'cause I got some good news for you. Unexpected surprise, now you're on the hook. Guess what, I booked a ticket for 2. I feel stressed and depressed, I feel stuck in a route. It's time we get a brand.
I recommend you follow me on Instagram. I'm always sharing my life here in New York. My Instagram is Martha Saxter, and I also have a travel blog which is New York and About. So I'll leave everything linked below for you guys. So I hope you guys liked it. If you did, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the like button to let me know that you like this video. And if you have more suggestions on what you want to see on this channel, make sure to leave a comment for me so I can, read and reply to you. Thank you very much, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!